Hi guys, my name is Denis Shishakov. I'm glad to see you on our Lingo24 video channel, and today I would like to introduce you with a huge project I'm investing in, and the majority of my colleagues, of my friends are invested in it's Cashbery. Cashbery is holding. We have spoken about it on our video channel several times. All the links will be put here below in the show notes, and today I would like to introduce you with the second project of Cashbery, called Auctions League. So you know, it's holding, and it's not only one company, it's a group of companies, and the second company is Auction League, and today I would like to introduce you with it and how you can get profit investing to this precise company in Cashbery holding. Let's go. So Auctions League works with bankruptcy with companies which bankrupt, and also they teach you how to earn with this topic, how to earn with this area, and let's see what do they offer. So you can pass training on bankruptcy, you can learn how to buy lots on tenders stock exchange, you can learn about individual investment solution for customers and become an agent of the company. So Auctions League, a team of experts in bidding for bankruptcy, state financial institution, bank confiscation, collateral auctions, and municipal property. Company members are in subject since 2009. Within 8 years of work was redeemed. Investors have earned more than they have forgotten to indicate how much they have earned, but as I understand, as for me, also I am in profit, and also I have got more a lot of profit from this project. And they trained more than 1,000 persons. What is bidding for bankruptcy? It is an electronic trading system designed for quick selling debtors' property in order to promptly repay his debts to creditors. First, real estate, apartments, and non-residential real estate. The second, land holdings. The third, cars of different classes. The fourth, various special equipment. The fifth, accounts receivable. The sixth, securities. The seventh, household appliances, and much more. Company buy this property at a price much lower than its market value that opens an opportunity for investment. All the activities of bidding for bankruptcy are regulated by the current Russian federal law, now number 127, on insolvency or bankruptcy, as well as government decree from 2015 concerning new rules for sale of property turned into state property. What can you invest in? You can invest in cars. At auctions, you can see a huge selection of cars of different classes. You can invest in real estate. Company buys apartments, houses, land at price of from 50 to 70% below market value. Also, you can invest in special machinery. In Russian Federation, huge number of construction companies are bankrupt the bankrupt and the technology confiscated from them is a tasty lot for every investor. Also, you can invest in household appliances and electronics. Computers, tablets, cell phones and much more can be bought at price of 10% of the market. Also, accounts receivable. This is the right of claiming a debt to a legal or physical person. In bidding for bankruptcy, a company can buy someone's debts and then collect them on their own or sell to the debtor. Also, you can invest in equipment. Trade, industrial, medical and other equipment show good investment opportunities. Company mission and goals. Today in Russian Federation came the second 90s when confiscated property for a song goes to the most active participant. For that people who don't know which about 90s, it was the period when former Soviet Union was shared to different countries, and they were the period without any law. And today some situation remind us 90s, and it is period when investor can get good profit. So company mission in creating equal conditions for all market participants. Own trust fund for investors, yield up to 300% per annum. Constantly growing staff in different regions. Company needs representatives in every city of Russia. Also, company has trained more than 1,000 people, many of whom have become partners and members of Auctions League family, and on trading floor more than 500 most profitable lots available. And let's study Tender Stock Exchange. It is Auctions League own stock exchange when you can work. So what Tender Stock Exchange is? A stock exchange is the presented property. Company has already won the auction, made deposit for it, checked for legal purity, and have almost found a buyer for its implementation. All property will be presented in the form of lots that will be divided into 100 shares, so each investor will be available to participate and purchase from 1 to 20 shares in each lot, depending on the available on the selected lot. Each lot will be charged purchase cost, the cost of each share, the date of funds, receipt for the lot, the sale price of the lot, the stake after the sale, period profitability, the number of shares you bought out, and shares purchased in the lot in general, photos in the total cost of lot. A few days before the start date of funds receipt, the lot will be submitted to stock exchange for examination by its platform investors, where you can calculate the profitability and determine your plans for buying shares. Then comes the date after which the buy share in lot button will be active. Clicking on which and selecting the quantity you need, you can buy from 1 to 20 shares in the lot. At the same time, money will be written off from your trade balance. The number of shares you bought out and the number of shares bought out in general will be shown on the lots pie chart in real time. Next comes the end date of the receipt of funds for the lot, or shares in the lot can be redeemed by investors before the date. And it's other case, the acceptance of the repurchase of shares in the lot will be closed, and the next stage will begin, the sale of the lot. During this period, company sales department finds a buyer for the purchased property and sells it to the end user and you as investor participate in making profit selling this property. After a successful sale of the property to the end user, the value of your share increases according to the declared profitability plan of the lot, and your funds are credited to the funds invested at profit. This money you can either reduce to yourself or payment details, or dispose them in another way to your discretion. Let's analyze this with a precise example. Let's admit on your stock market there was a lot. If there was a lot, for example, MTZ tractor worth 100,000 trade units. The lot is shared into 10 shares, and this means that the cost of one share is 1,000 trade units. For example, you bought 10 shares for 10,000 trading units, so your purchase on this steep diagram of the lot. After the date of sale of the lot, the value of your share has risen in price, for example by 20%, which means that it costs 102,000 instead of 1,000 units, and your 10 shares have already become 12,000, which in about 72 hours will be credited to your trade balance and in full will be available for further disposal. The number of lots in stock exchange will be constantly updated. Each lot will have its own profitability, term of implementation and other parameters. Also, the number of shares available to purchase per participant can be varied. Which benefits for investor of this stock exchange tenders? First one is selection of quantity and tested lots. The second is 100% liquidity. The third is low entry threshold, low entry threshold in the lot, and the fourth, fast return on your investment, and the fifth is easy buying and selling shares. If let's speak about affiliate program for lots purchase. Remuneration is paid for the amount of profit. For example, the partner of your structure in the first level bought shares in the lot of 30,000 TE, its trading unit, and earned plus 20%, so 6,000 TE. Your personal compensation for affiliate program will be 8% of 6,000 TE, so 480 TE. Similarly, with the second and third lines of your affiliate structure, remuneration is paid at the same time as the date of interest accrual on this lot. Please note that the affiliate program for lot purchase is the following. Persons admitted to participation in partnership program must have personal investment equal to 30,000 TE for a period of 125 days. The reward structure is realized in 3 levels, and it 8% from the partner's income for the purchase and the first level, and 5% at the second level, and the third person at the third level. The profit from the sale of the lot is proportionally divided among investors and in accordance with the shares they bought. Each investor of tender stock exchange can simultaneously participate in purchase of several lots. Investments on tender stock exchange are designed for mass investor. You can always buy a share in the lot you like and get maximum profit in a short time. Now it's time to study investment plans. So we have several. They are proposing several plans with 2 periods, a period of 500 days and a period with 250 days period. So let's start from tariff plans with period of 500 days. let me remind you that the company works with TE trading units, which is closed with 1 Russian ruble. 1 TE is equal to 1 Russian ruble. First investment plan called Compact. You can invest in the investment amount from 3,000 TE up to 30,000 TE. Deposit accrual every Thursday. You can order the payment every Friday. The yield is 16% per month and 0.53% per day. The next investment plan is standard. Here, you investment amount could be spread between. You can invest from 30,000 TE up to 20,000 TE. The same deposit accrual every Thursday, like in every investment plan, and you can order the payment every Friday. I will not repeat because this rule is for all, absolutely for all investment plans. So I will indicate here only yield, only profit. So profit in this standard investment plan is 19% per month and 0.63 per day. The next one investment plan is premium investment plan. You can invest here from 200,000 TE up to 600,000 TE, and your profit is 22% per month and or 0.73% per day. The next investment plan is VIP. You can invest in VIP from 600,000 TE up to 1,500,000 TE. Your profit is 25% per month and or 0.83% per day. The next one is extra. As for extra, you can invest from 1,500,000 TE up to 10 million TEs. So your profit is 28% per month and or 0.93% per day. And now let's discuss some investment plans with more shorter period, with 250 days. Also deposit accruals in every investment plans every Thursday, and you can order payment every Friday. So first one is Impulse. Investment corridor from 3,000 TEs up to 30,000 TEs with 22% per month, with profit 22% monthly and 0.73% daily. The next one is Light. You can invest from 30,000 TE up to 200,000 TE. Your profit is 25% monthly and 0.83% daily. The next one is Medium. Here investment corridor, investment range is from 200,000 TE up to 600,000 TE, with profit 28% monthly and 0.93% daily. And the last one is large. From 600,000 TE up to 1,500,000 TE. Your profit is 31% monthly and or 1.03% daily. Investment rates are credited to partner structure in amount of 40% of investment amount. For example, with 200,000 TE involved, 40% is 80,000 TE will be credited to partner structure. partner structure. Also, X decrease in number of profitability equal to 0.95. So the accrued profit will be multiplied by this number. So let's speak about affiliate program which you can earn money by inviting your friends. The affiliate program implemented line marketing with the possibility of obtaining a referral commission on unlimited number of levels. Marketing consists of 10 steps, each of which is achieved by a certain volume of structure. The second type of reward for achieving status is a one-time payment. The conditions of obtaining remuneration is volume of the main branch and lateral volume of the remaining branches according to the table of partner yields. So you can see management remuneration program in the presentation. I will not stop at this program at the moment. Also, you can become a co-owner of the company. So anyone can become a shareholder or owner of the company by stake in the form of shares of the company. At the time of opening in May 2017, the cost of investment training platform Auction League was estimated at approximately 50 million Russian rubles, and 5 million shares were issued at an initial cost of 10 TE or trading units for each. 20% of them, or 1 million shares, were put on domestic exchange for sale to users of the platform. By April 2019, the company, as part of consolidated holding, plans to enter the IPO, and then a value of the shares may increase 20 or 200 or more times. Prior to IPO, the value of shares will grow in proportion of the company's development. The more successful the development, the higher will be value of shares. Anyone can buy shares and earn on their resale because the rate of constantly growing. You can buy or sell shares on the company's internal stock exchange. Learn how to buy real estate and cars at auction for 10% of their value. Have you ever wondered what happens to the ruined enterprises? By law, all property is put up for auction where the price can fall to 1% of the real value. There are many pitfalls of their business, and in order to successfully buy profitable lots at the auction, you need to have serious knowledge. You can start the training with 19 free video lessons by subscribing to the newsletter and also reading the author's book Monster Trading. For those who are seriously invested in this business, intensive training program and paid courses are developed. What knowledge do you get? Only the best technologies work in bankruptcy auctions. Find on your own and buy liquid objects at the auction. 100% profit from the sale of each object. Radically change life for the better. Having received this knowledge, you will understand that bidding for bankruptcy is easy. This knowledge was given to hundreds of people before you. Each of them held at least one transaction of bankruptcy proceedings. If they could, you can. So guys, thank you for the watching, and I will be happy to see you among investors and investing to this company and also in Cashbery, and a bit later I will explain you about the next project in this holding, in this company group. And today I think it's enough for you. I don't want to overload you with information, and we will continue in nearest videos. So thank you once more for the watching, and also post likes here below. If you would like to ask something, you can ask me in the show notes or in social media included here in the show notes. notes, and you're welcome to be investor and you're welcome to get your profit. So bye.